Hi guys, so I thought I'd make you a quick Q&A video with some questions I got from my Facebook and Twitter. Woohoo! Getting them all from my laptop as well, so I've screenshot them. Why is it called a building when it's already built? Maybe because because you had to build it to get there? Or build it to get a building? I don't really know. I don't know why it's called a building, because it's already built. How did you know you wanted colour tattoos? Well, it was just kind of a thing really. I love colourful things, I love colour, I love artistic stuff. I did art for GCSEs in school. I just really love how colour can make things stand out more, and it's just, I don't know, colour seems to be something that is a part of me. I mean, I do have a black and grey tattoo, and, oh, excuse the squeaky chair. This is my black and grey tattoo that is currently in the process of being covered. It just needs to be shaded more because you can see the old design underneath. But that's the biggest black and grey tattoo that I've got. But comparing it from the colour tattoos, I would definitely say I prefer colour tattoos, but it's all personal preference. And I will be making a video about my tattoo cover up for you guys when it is all finished. I have one more session to go, and that's just for the shading, because it will probably be around about next month sort of time. How long did it take you for your YouTube to actually kick off and get where you are now? Well, okay, so I have to say this because everyone always asks me this question. I have been on YouTube for about 7 years now. So if you're expecting your YouTube channel to kick off all of a sudden and you to be the new YouTube sensation, it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, it took me at least 4 years to get about 50,000 subscribers, and then once you get to that point it just goes up and up and up. You have to keep your subscribers happy, you have to think of new content all the time, and you have to keep them interested. And some people and some subscribers don't necessarily do that, they just do it for the money. But I mean, I really enjoy helping people, and young girls that find it hard to dye their hair and need questions answered about beauty shit, then it's nice for the people that like helping the community. What is your favourite tattoo? Well, I have a lot of tattoos, but I have to say my favourite one would either be the Beauty and the Beast flower, or it would have to be my mandala flower done by Rudy in Amsterdam. Rudy Kolowski? Rudy Kolowski? I think that's how you say his name. Rudy Kolowski. Kolowski? Rudy? Yeah, well, Rudy did this one for me and I absolutely love it. I did originally give him a design to follow, but he kind of incorporated his own thing, and I really love how it turned out. It's different, and I haven't seen anyone else with that sort of mandala flower before, so it's nice to have something no one else has got. But yes, it's nice and bright and bold, and that's what I like. What's your favourite hair colour ever? Well, I always go back to turquoise, purples and pinks, so that might be my thing. But that's gonna have to be a tricky one. What would you guys suggest? What would your favourite hair colour on me be? Because I personally like them all, so I can't really win there. You can't. I am actually warming up to the Fluorescent Glow from Directions, which is the neon yellow. I never ever have yellow or gingery hair, but I've actually used orange and yellow hair dye, and I've actually quite like it. So try something different, and you never know, you might actually really like it and you will be converted, because I've been converted to green and yellow. So you never know, a green and yellow hair tutorial may be coming up. Would you ever get scarification? If so, where? What pushed you towards being different, like tattoos and body modifications? I don't think I would ever go for scarification, because that is quite extreme. I mean, once the skin has been cut out, it's gone forever. You can't exactly put the skin back in where, I mean, that's why it's called scarification, because it's scarred. You can get scarification in really pretty patterns and stuff, but I don't think it would be something that would take my fancy. I personally would just probably stick with tattoos and piercings and bright coloured hair. But I say that, give it another 10 years and I probably might be more open to the idea, as along with everything else. But this is the 21st century and things change. There may be a new type of body modification coming out in the next like 50 years that may be so awesome, everyone's going to be getting it. But then if everyone's going to be getting it, how is it going to be awesome anymore? Because everyone's going to have it. Exactly, see? Like when you had your ears pierced, that was the coolest thing to do in that time, and then people started to stretch their lobes. But then people were stretching them for the wrong reasons. Not because of the culture and where it actually originated from, but because people thought it was cool, and that was a disappointment. Because I do appreciate the cultures around the world. And some people in your primary school and secondary school, you can blatantly tell they're only doing it because they think they look cool. Now that's never a reason why you need to fuck up your body just because you want to look cool. I'll give you a secret, this hole, it looks like a cat's bum. A cat's bum is in my ear. This is 12 millimeters. So I've got a 12mm hole in my ear. I mean, this isn't going to shrink back. The only way for it to go back to normal is for me to get surgery. But that is the price you've got to pay for what you want to look like and feel comfortable in your body. If you don't feel comfortable in your body and you've got a cat's bum hole, there's something wrong with you. You need to look at somewhere else that is going to make you happy. It's obviously not making your body look fucking weird. Do you have a PO box? Now, I used to have a PO box, but it was very bloody expensive and I couldn't keep up with it. I have got a lot of mail from you guys from my last PO box. I will be getting around to making a PO box mail video for you guys. I have a long list of videos that I'm working with and I will try and do it as soon as possible. Maybe in the future I may have another PO box, but I would always keep you updated on my sites when I do. If you had to choose one hair colour to have for the rest of your life, what colour would it be? Whew. Now that is a tricky one because I love all the colours, and if I had to stick to one, I mean, I like to change my hair like every week, every couple of weeks, because it goes with my personality. My mood is like this. And I'll tell you something, I have borderline personality disorder, so changing my hair colour makes me feel a little bit more sane when I do have my mood swings or my mood changes. I feel more comfortable with myself if I do. So I don't think I could ever settle for one hair colour, because give it a few months and I may be very bloody depressed. But if I had to choose for one hair colour, it would have to probably be purple, as I always seem to be going back to purple. Okay, this is a bit more of a suitable question. What's your top 3 most favourite hair colours you've dyed? My top 3, there we go. Turquoise, purple and pink. Have you ever been in space? No! Would you ever go back to your natural hair colour? Probably not, no. I don't think I would. I mean, I've seen my natural hair colour when my roots grow out and I don't like it. It's boring, it's an ashy medium brown colour, and no, it's just not me anymore. How do you remove dark colours in your hair without a lot of damage? Love you. I would say you can get a hair lightening shampoo, you can also get a hair lightening conditioner. You can also get a hair lightening spray, which is called Sun-In, and you spray it on your hair, you can put your hairdryer to it or go in the sun. It's heat activated and it can lighten your hair from up to a couple of shades. If not, then you can do a bleach bath, a vitamin C treatment, or just use hair lightening shampoo and conditioners. There's lots of ways to lighten your hair from a dark colour. Or even putting lemon juice in with your shampoo is a natural hair lightening tip. What's your favourite song? Well, I have a lot of favourite songs, but I will put in a little snippet of my favourite song here. That was it. If not, then it may be a different one. No, I like these questions you guys have asked. It's nice, a different range of questions. Normally it's to do with just one certain thing, but this is good. Do you believe in paranormal activity? Well, I believe there is some sort of spiritual thing lingering around in the atmosphere. Obviously, maybe the past life that hasn't gone over to the other side. What was that? Gone over to the other side. There may be some sort of spirit thing linked to that paranormal thing. I mean, when I first moved into this house, I thought it was haunted and there was something watching over me and there was something always staring over. In the top corner of the room there'd be like a dark shadow silhouette, but it would just be my imagination, and I always thought that was some sort of spirit. Now I do believe I have gotten a Ouija board and it scares me shitless every time I use it. How old were you when you dyed your hair for the first time, and how old were you when you got your first tattoo? I think I was about 9 years old when I dyed my hair for the first time. It was a box dye that my mum used to cover her greys, and she had a little bit left in the bottle and she thought, hey, do you want to dye your hair brown? Even though my hair was already brown, so I did. And yeah, that was when I first dyed my hair. Thanks, Mum. And your greys are still there. When I got my first tattoo, I was 13, 14, 14, yeah. I designed it myself. See if I can show you guys. Voila, this is my foot. This is the design I did myself. It is meant to be a treble clef and a heart with a peace sign. And it basically means love, peace and music. And it has 4 little dots that mean 4th child. Because I am a 4th child. It hurt like a bitch. It cost me 30 quid, £30. And was it worth it? I wish I waited, but hey, it's all learning experience. If you are going to get a tattoo, make sure the studio you're going to is professional and they ask you for ID. If they don't ask you for ID, they're obviously just doing it for the money and they're not that good. And they're not doing it for the concept of art. Why did you take out your dreads? Because I wanted rainbow hair. Rainbow hair. Do you have any phobias? And if you do, what is it? I don't like spiders, but then what girl likes spiders? I used to be afraid of the dark, not anymore. I love the dark because I'm an owl, I fly away. And I have a fear of drowning, but I'm actually a really good swimmer, so that makes no sense. Or burning alive, that's another phobia. Last thing on earth would be the way to die. Burning alive, I think, would be pretty horrendous. Are you planning on getting more tattoos? Yes, of course. I want to finish my sleeve and everything else. If I had my way, I'll probably be head to toe in ink. What's your favourite place to travel to within the UK? Well, it will probably have to be either somewhere in Devon or in Somerset, because Somerset is in the countryside and there's no like really big polluting towns and cities. Most of it is pretty laid back. Most of them are filled with chavs, but we can deal with that because we get in the car and we drive away to the woods, middle of nowhere, basically anywhere with woodland. I like, yes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and answered your questions. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to send them to me on my Twitter, which is that. I hope you're all doing well and I shall see you all soon. Bye guys!